The official countdown to UFC 300 has begun. We're going to end off the prelims, and then tomorrow we are kicking off the main card, leading into Saturday, where I finish the main card and end Saturday with the predictions, and then Sunday we watch the fights, and I will release a video later on during the day, my reactions and thoughts on UFC 300. Is this the biggest card ever? Is this going to make a statement? Is this going to bring a bunch of fans to UFC? The answer to that one is yes. The rest of them we don't really know. But enough waffling. Let's jump into the next prelim and last prelim fight of the card. We are here with the fight that I'm probably most excited for, well, at least on the prelims. But it might be the whole fight card, in my opinion. I've met Jiří Procházka in person. But he's fighting Aleksandar Rakić. I'm excited for this fight. Now, I'm going to say it. This fight does not deserve a prelims. This deserves main card. Bo Nickel, no disrespect. You should be down here. Charles Oliveira, you deserve this spot. Gaethje and Holloway deserve it. Zhang Weili deserves it. And Pereira versus Jamal Hill, yeah, they deserve it. Because these two are title fights, they have to go at the top of the bill. This is also technically a title fight. It's the BMF belt. This is going to be a good one. This actually could be the main event. It is a perfect fight. But we're not here to talk about any of that. We're here to talk about Jiří Procházka versus Aleksandar Rakić. Jiří Procházka is 29-4-1. Obviously, Procházka lost last time to the one and only Alex Pereira. Who, yeah, we don't talk about that. That made me sad. But Alexander is 14-3. We don't need to know where they're fighting out from, but it's quite interesting. But wow, Procházka is huge, 6'3", while Alexander is 6'4", so he's taller. They both nearly weighed in the same amount, 204.20 for Jiří Procházka, 205 pounds for Alexander. Jiří Procházka has an 80-inch reach, while Alexander has a 78-inch reach. Jiří Procházka has a 45-inch leg reach, while Alexander has a 46-inch leg reach. Let's jump on to the next thing. Okay, so win buys. Jiří Procházka has an 86% KO TKO rate, while Alexander has a 69%. I mean, do we need to go over the rest of the stats? This fight already kind of tells us the story. It's gonna be a banger. These two are gonna go to war. They're gonna be trying to hit each other and fight. They're gonna go toe to toe, and I don't believe that. There will probably be like 1 or 2 takedowns just so they can show off their wrestling, grappling, ground control, and all that fun stuff. But I truly believe this fight stays on the feet and these two go to war, and this will probably be the most entertaining fight of the night. If you guys agree or disagree, fair enough. But I don't know, these two this just looks very good. This looks very good. Significant strikes. Wow. Procházka absorbs a lot more. He's had more significant strikes. He lands more. And his defense is a little worse. So this is really good. This is really good for Procházka, right? Procházka has the stuff he needs, right? This is great. But Alexander beats him with the absorbed and the defense, which isn't very good because Procházka, we don't want him taking many strikes. We don't want him getting taken down, knocked out. So he needs to be very careful in this fight. These two both have very strong power. So he needs to keep this fight on the feet, keep range, and hopefully win by that. But he only has a 2-inch reach advantage, which isn't much. Grappling. Already Alexander, well, I was going to say dominates the grappling, but this has to be over like one fight. There is no way. If he has a 90% takedown defense over all of his fights, that is so impressive. That is insanely good. Jiří Procházka 68%, so that's probably over like 1 or 2 fights. Yeah, this one fight at least. I mean, they always say you're as good as your last fight, so maybe this is all based off, like, these two are always based off like their last fights. Which, if that's true, this would make sense with Procházka's, because Procházka did take a lot off of Pereira when they fought. But my thoughts and opinions are this fight needs to stay on the feet. This fight would be so entertaining if it just stays on the feet. Do I believe it'll be entertaining if it goes down? Yeah. But I feel like if this fight stays on the feet, this fight of the night, this will probably win fight of the night, because this is insanely good. and I'm excited for this card. Am I biased? A little bit, yeah. I like Procházka. I gotta admit, I like Procházka a lot. A huge fan of him, so it'd be awesome to see this fight still on the feet. And don't get me wrong, I'm still excited for the rest of the card. I'm not gonna be like completely biased and be like, this is the best fight. But all the fights on this card have a possibility of being the best fight. I mean, wait till the main card. There's so many fights up there. You have Gaethje versus Max Holloway. That already sets a path. Like, UFC 300, I feel like has to meet the expectations. And I feel like Max Holloway versus Gaethje and Procházka versus Aleksandar, I feel like these are the two fights that will live up to the hype. But it's will the rest of the card. And there's a few fights on here that I go, maybe not. But these two fights I'm the most excited for. These two fights I'm going to be betting on, because I cannot wait for this too. I'll probably end up betting on the whole card, which is stupid, but predictions are coming out this Saturday. So, yeah, prepare. But that's my thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think? Who do you think wins and how do you think they win? Does Jiří Procházka keep this fight on the feet, and does Alexander keep this fight on the feet? Does Alexander outstrike Jiří Procházka, and does Procházka get knocked out? Or does Alexander get knocked out? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you think wins. Let me know how you think they win. Other than that, I'll catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.